Hello, and welcome to something just a little bit different from what I usually record for Zelda Classic. Script. So, I'm not gonna it's a fairly simple script. The cool thing, though, is that I have written a script that writes a script for you, which is interesting. So, let's start with what is this script? This is a simple screen script for Rupee Room. This first one is just the 10 rupees room type, and a couple others here will spawn rupees in different patterns. Some from BS Zelda, I already have set, and I also have the Houlihan room set up here from Link to the Past, as best as it translates. But that's just that. Now this, I'm not going to completely go over the details of every bit of this script and what it does, because I'm just going to show you. So let's get right into it. So in this quest, speed up. This is just a nice showcase. So this is the first rupee room, which is the same as the room type. This is actually the script though. And if I keep going, it's going to just show each of them in order. And these really are all just hard-coded sets of rupees. That's all there is to it. Also, if I leave and come back, they're all still there. If I take one and then leave and come back, they're all gone, just like it should be. Now, beyond that, okay, I have sets of rupees. Well, what if I wanted to add another one to the script? Well, that's where this script comes in. So I'm just going to press P. And I don't think my cursor's being captured, so let's enable this. I added a little cursor to this script as well. It's toggleable. And, well, this, let's just make the Houlihan room. This is basically how I did the Houlihan room. I didn't actually have mouse control yet. I was using keyboard control when I made it the first time. But, same idea. Just clicking to place rupees. It all locks to the half tile grid. Also, it's not letting me place overlapping, though if you do hold shift, then you can place overlapping. If I want to remove, I can right click and it'll remove all of the ones that are touching it. But if I hold shift and right click, it'll remove only the exact one I'm hovering over, just to allow a bit more precise control. Clicking on the clear button up here will delete all of the items on the screen. So if you want to clear, that's how you do it. And then finally, of course, so finally, of course, print. So I'm gonna is it? I don't see my cursor. Oh, there we go. It's easy. Being weird about tabbing in that. But I'm going to just click print here. Now what did that do? Well, let's open up the console. It printed this out. Now you may recognize that as being probably in a different order, but that is the same set of commands that I have here under the Houlihan. So if you just open allegro.log, let me grab that. I don't have that open. I don't have that open. Hello, allegro.log, why are you? Okay. Oh god, because I haven't cleared this allegro.log in forever, so it's probably several thousand lines long. Okay, that's a problem. I actually did this on my laptop, not on this computer, so bear with me for a moment while I just clear this. Or crash notepad plus. Let's try to fix this. Reset my open grips. There is Notepad++. So let's just, instead of doing Control A, do Shift and page down. Oh god, oh god, that's going to do nothing. Let's just, don't crash, please. Ooh. Okay. Slowly clearing it. At the bottom here you can see the commands there. Oh god, so many lines. Okay, and now save. Let's just, I'm going to click the print button again. Okay, and if I reload, boom. So, it took a couple times. It didn't look like it was taking, but apparently it was. Well, it puts a blank line between. So, here's the Houlihan room layout. And I can copy that, paste it right over here in one of these cases, and boom, that's it. Then all that's left to set up is this line, and the case needs to be of the enum up here, so I just add something here. So, I don't know, let's, where is OBS? There is OBS. Alright, so, let's do another design. I don't know, a heart, because heart container or something. So this is centered, so there we go, it's a heart. And print that. Why does it look like it's not running? It's probably just OBS being open. It only flickers. Basically the button will turn blue when you click it, but it's a single frame, and if OBS is lagging me just a little, then that would do it. So let me just, or it didn't take. Oh, there we go. That took. Reloading Allegro.log. Okay, so let's pull up Notepad++ and grab this. And I've been naming these, how many rupees are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 25. Which, now, what type of rupees do we want these to be? Let's say 5. So, 25 times 5 is 125. Basically, this is just how many you'll get from it with the default rupee type. So, just grab this. And for this, I can just, this item ID is one of the parameters for the script, so if this is set to something that's greater than or equal to 0, then that's the item ID to spawn. But each pattern also has a default. Most of them default to 5 rupees, though this original NES one defaults to 1 rupee, which you saw that's why it was different. This one will default 5, and done. That's the entire addition to the script. So let's just take a quick look at that.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Thank you, Alexa. Okay. Suddenly, internet problems, apparently. So let's just recompile in ZQuest and reload the game. I actually have this set up so that it's using IDs that don't exist already over here, so if I keep going, we'll probably find it. Right. Whoop. I see what happened there. Let's, here's the heart. Time to show the mistake I made for the Houlihan room. I, forgot, and actually I made it for this one too. I forgot a little, yeah, you have to put a break at the end of a case, or it's going to bleed over and run the code for the cases after it. So that's why it spawns the heart as well. Let's just fix that. Lands back to Houlihan and the heart. Woo! That easy. No actual, like, real scripting involved for that. Making these arrows was done without that, and it took far longer because it was literally counting out the exact pixels for it to spawn on for each and every one of these rupees. So having a nice way to just do it is definitely helpful. And if I release this as a package of scripts, then people who want to add their own patterns can do so relatively easily. Probably with a better instruction video than this. But regardless, that's basically the cool thing I just did. So, I didn't... Let's show that again because I didn't disable Notepad++. Yes, and learning to use it with different scenes. I've like never had to toggle scenes, so Houlihan is working and the heart is working. Very professional video, all of the professionalism. Much professionalism. But yeah, hey, it works. So, I guess that's it for this. Bye.